Nice sprint. As we start the state tournament, this second round of the HSAA water polo tournament.
On behalf of the HSAA and Kamehameha schools, we ask for your cooperation in demonstrating good sportsmanship at all times.
Reese gets the ball over to Kamehameha. Kamehameha sends it into the 1-2 side for Sonova. Sonova goes weak to Hudson. Hudson walks it in, gets it back up to Reese up top. And Punahou is on a 6-on-5 advantage right now as they move the ball around. Kamehameha's up, Kamehameha shoots, goes off the top crossbar and no good, right down in front of the goalie, and the goalie's able to bring that ball in. Kamehameha has the ball, takes it over to to number 2. They try to get the ball into the middle. They get the ball in and foul is called. Good help by Ava to cover up that inlet. And that is a shot clock violation by Kamehameha Schools Hawaii. Punahou has the turnover. Rhea with the ball. Rhea looks up court, gets the ball all the way up to Sonova on the 1-2 side. Sonova looks in. Sonova's able to dump it into Hope. Hope gets swallowed in the middle and called for the ball under as she was double teamed and the goalie was there to help, so she had 3 on her. Hello, hello. Number 4 brings the ball up, gets the ball over to the 4-5 side. Foul is called. We've got a driver and Hope called for the exclusion. So now Kamehameha has their first 6-on-5 advantage. Ooh, Kamehameha almost gets that in the lane and takes that away. She gets her fingertips on it and is able to deflect it just out of the reach of number 4. As they work it around, they're working it around, and there's the double team with Sonova and Hudson, and they're able to deflect the ball over to Rhea. They get the ball over to Hope. Hope gets the ball up to Reese. Reese has an open look. Nothing taken, and the official calls a offensive foul on Kamehameha for holding and offensive turnover. Timeout called by Kamehameha. As we come back from that timeout, the Warriors will have the ball on the Punahou side of the pool. Your score is still 0-0 with 4 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Punahou has made some personnel changes. They get the ball into number 3. Number 3 is being guarded by Sophie. Tries to draw the foul. No foul given. And Sophie's able to get her arm in there and block the arm, and the underpass was taken away by Ava. They get the ball up to Sonova. Sonova has a little bit of trouble hanging on to it, but she's able to recover it. Gets up. She's up top. She tries to make a shot and is fouled. She's able to get the foul. Sonova gets the ball up to Ava. Gets it over to Reese. Reese over to Kamehameha. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds. And a foul is called on Reese for the push-off. Offensive foul gives the Warriors a turnover. That overpass is taken away by Reese on the front side. Reese has got a driving Kamehameha. Sonova on the far side. It's a 3-on-1. Sonova's wide open. Sonova's up, fakes, gets the goalie to move, and she shoots and buries that into the lower left-hand post of the goal. That's Punahou's first score of the game. Kamehameha Hawaii will get the ball in. Number 3 is being guarded and fronted by Sonova. Sonova gets pushed out of the way. Brings in. Pass over. They get the pass in. They shoot. But Rhea makes a great save. Able to save that ball from going into the upper right-hand corner of the goal. Kamehameha Hawaii given the 2-meter. They get the ball up. They get the ball into number 2. They slip that ball over to number 4. Sophie closing to get the coverage. They try to slip the ball in on a driving. Sonova is able to catch up and get there, and then Sonova gets called for the exclusion for going up and over on the person. They tried to get the ball across, and that overpass is able to be taken away by Kamehameha. Kamehameha gets the ball back to Rhea, and as Sonova pulls back in, and she's able to get back out from the exclusion. Rhea gets the ball down to Sonova. Sonova gets the ball up to Reese. Reese walks the ball in. Reese is up. Reese's shot is good. Off the left post and in. Even being held and pushed back by number 2 from KS. They get the ball up to number 4. Or number 3 has the ball for KS. She makes a move, and Sonova is there to try to grab that ball away. Ball is back up, and Sophie is able to get position, but nope, the ball is... Number 4 makes a good move and is able to take back in, but her pass is thrown across, and Hudson able to get in the lane and take that ball away. Hudson with the counter. She's got Reese on the weak side. Reese looks in. Reese is up. Reese shoots, but goes high over the goal. They get the ball up to number 3. Then they drop the ball up on the 1-2 side. Bailey trying for the ball. The foul is given to them. Number 24 has the ball, gets the ball to number 2. Number 2 being fronted by Reese. Exclusion called on Sophie. They get the ball into the center right after, and Sonova is able to get there and is able to draw the foul as the KS player reaches back and thought she had the ball, but actually had Sonova's head. They get the ball back to Rhea. Rhea gets the ball all the way up the pool to Sonova. Sonova goes weak side to Kamehameha. Kamehameha goes up. She pops it into Reese. Reese goes over. Reese goes off the top crossbar. Reese tries again and goes over the crossbar for another Punahou turnover. Kamehameha has the ball. They get the ball up to number 2. Kamehameha's on defense. They try to get that pass in, but the overpass is taken away by Ava. Rhea with the ball. Rhea slips it back up to Sonova on the counterattack. Sonova's got Kamehameha in the middle. Foul is called. They get the ball to Reese. Reese dumps the ball into Kamehameha. Kamehameha's up. He's got 7 seconds left in the quarter. Kamehameha goes up and shoots and slips that skip shot into the lower right hand of the goal, bringing your score to 4-0. with 3 seconds left in the quarter.
3 seconds. Watch the shot.
Shot! That shot goes wide of the goal. Ray able to swim out and pick that up to end the first period. With that score, it's 3-0. Or with that turnover, it's 3-0. As we start the second period, they're off to the sprint. Punahou able to grab that sprint, gets the ball back to Kamehameha. Kamehameha has a lane. She makes a nice move and gets by her defender. They get the ball back to Ava. Ava's wide open at the top. There's a double team in the middle. Ava looks. Ava swings it over to the 1-2 side. They get the ball into Holly. Holly's getting pushed out. They get the ball back up to Hudson. They get that ball down to Reese. You gotta shoot or... Nope, that ain't it. Kamehameha gets the ball on the turnover. Goalie gets the ball up to number 3. Number 3 being guarded by Kamehameha. 10 has the ball, gets the ball across the pool, and that underpass is taken away by Hudson. Hudson feeds Sonova. Sonova on the wide open counter. It's a 1-on-0. Sonova's up. Sonova gets the goalie to bite on that, and then she goes cross goal, scores in the right corner of the goal. So with that score, it's now 4-0. Punahou. As we come back from that timeout called by Kamehameha. Kamehameha will have the ball and gets the ball on set up on the Punahou side of the pool. They get the ball into number 4. Reese on defense. They get the ball over to number 10. Holly on defense. Holly fouls, drops back. They get the ball into center, and Sonova able to take that ball away. Good defensive stand by Punahou to take that ball. Ray gets the ball up to Sonova. Sonova drops it over to Kailani. Kailani gets it up to Reese. Reese tries to dump that ball into Holly. Holly gets that ball back out and slips it to Ava in double coverage. But Sonova is crossing open. Gets it to Kamehameha. Kamehameha shoots and goes off the top crossbar and out. Kamehameha gets the ball and takes it back. They get the ball up to number 4, being guarded by Kamehameha. Kamehameha is able to draw the offensive foul and take that ball away as Kamehameha was called for the push. Punahou's got a 2-on-1. They get the ball over to Sonova, and Sonova skips that ball in under the goalie's arm for another score, making the score 5-0. Goalie takes the ball out. Gets the ball to number 2, Holly on defense. They try to dump the ball over to number 4. Kamehameha almost able to pull that overpass. And another push called on number 4 against Kamehameha. Kamehameha gets the ball, brings the ball up. Holly's trying to drive the middle. Kamehameha is able to lead Holly. Holly's up. Holly goes under. And Holly is awarded a 5-meter for that position.
Awarded to Punahou.
Ava to take the 5-meter shot. Ball is up. Ava's up. Ava shoots. Ava is able to score. She gets that ball into the right-hand corner of the goal. With that quick score, the BufnBlue take a 6-0 lead over the KSH Warriors. Number 2 has the ball, gets the ball over to 22. She's being guarded by Reese. 23 slides out. Reese trying to go for the ball, and Reese is called for the foul. 2 has the ball. 2 foul is called for the foul again. Number 3 has the ball. Number 3 gets the ball back to number 4. They drop the ball back down to number 3 in the middle. Got 9 seconds left. They try to make a shot, and Rhea is able to pull that in. Eat that shot attempt up. Get the turnover for Punahou. They go up the pool to Sonova. Sonova on the counter. No one there. Sonova goes cross to the weak side to Kamehameha. Kamehameha tries to feed Holly. Holly gets fouled from behind and earns the exclusion.
Number 3.
And Holly throws the ball out to nobody, putting the ball in play. So Kamehameha is able to grab that pass to nobody for the turnover. Kamehameha's passing the ball around. They try to get the ball into center, and Kamehameha are able to tie that up and take that ball away. They get the ball up to counter-attacking Sonova. They've got Ava on the weak side, wide open. Ava gets the ball. Foul is given. Ava's looking. You're running a double post down into Kamehameha, and Kamehameha's called for the push-off for the offensive foul turnover for Kamehameha. Kamehameha calls a timeout. All right, bye-bye. Ball is put into play. That pass is taken away. Sonova able to jump in the lane and get that steal. Then there was a foul called. Punahou remains possession. They quick pass up to Kamehameha with a nice counter and gets that shot in right in the front of the goal. With that score, your score is now 7-0, Punahou. Kamehameha brings the ball up from their goalie's position. The goalie gets the ball up to number 4. 2 minutes left in the quarter, or in your half. Foul is given to number 3. They drop that ball down to number 4, being guarded by Sonova. They get the ball into the middle, and the double team is there. Ava was able to swipe that ball away and get it to Rhea. Rhea takes the ball up, gets the ball up the court to Kamehameha for the counter. Kamehameha, as everyone clears, Kamehameha got a wide open shot, uncontested, and gets it by the goalie in the right-hand upper corner of the goal, giving another quick score to Punahou on the counterattack. Your score is now 8-0. Kamehameha brings the ball in, gets the ball up to number 7. Drops that ball over to number 4. Being guarded by Reese. Then they get that ball down to number 3, being guarded by Hudson. Hudson's just staying in front, giving good defense, no foul. Rhea's calling for a press, no foul. Just staying in the way. They shoot, and that ball goes over the goal. And out of bounds. Turnover for Punahou. Rhea has the ball, gets the ball up to Reese on the 1-2 side. She tries to go over to get it into Kamehameha, but that overpass is taken by Hope. Hope is up. Hope gets the ball. Hope tries to center that ball over to Sonova and makes a bad throw, and that pass is deflected, but the scramble is won by Sonova. They drop the ball into Ava, driving in the middle. Ava gets fouled and earns the exclusion on number 7. Punahou will have a 6-on-5 advantage. They get the ball back over to Kamehameha. Kamehameha gets the ball over to Sonova. Sonova to Kamehameha. Kamehameha over to Hudson. Hudson brings the ball in, inside the 2, gets the ball up to Reese. Reese goes cross to Sonova. Sonova looks, gets it up to Kavei at the top. Kavei shoots, and then the ball is blocked by the goalie. But Hope in the middle, able to sweep that ball back out. Gets the ball over to Ava. Ava goes up, and Ava shoots, buries that shot into the top left-hand corner of the goal.
7 seconds.
Good movement by Punahou to score, leaving 7 seconds left in the half. Put the ball in play. Ball goes up to number 14. 14 goes to 3. 3 goes up. She shoots, and Rhea is able to pull that ball in to end the first half of play. Your score is Kamehameha 0, Punahou 9. As the teams have switched sides, we come back for the third period. Sprint is about to get underway. You've got Skylar sprinting for Punahou, being trailed by Hope. And Skylar able to get the ball to Hope.
Controlled by number 2, Skylar Azama.
Hope gets the ball across to Ava. Ava gets the ball over to Kailani. Kailani gets the ball up to Maria. Back over to Kailani. Gets the ball to Maria. Maria shoots and goes off the outside of the crossbar. The left crossbar and out of bounds. Turnover for Kamehameha.
Number 10, Maria Weldon.
They get the ball over to number 2. Maria on defense on the 1-2 side. Get the ball back up to the center. Kalani on defense. Foul is called. Get the ball over. Foul is called on Hope. They get the ball over and in the double team, and Skylar called for the exclusion. Hope errantly went to the side. Luckily, Kamehameha was not able to capitalize on the 6-on-4 advantage they had for little seconds there. 13 over 4. Gets the ball up to 2. They shoot and they score on the top right-hand corner of the goal. Sophie gets the ball to Ava. Ava brings the ball up. Makes a good spin move. Gets away from her defender. Gets the ball up to Kehlani. Kehlani has the ball. Gets the ball down to Maria in the corner. Maria jumps the ball into Ava. Ava makes a move and foul is called. They get the ball over to Skylar. Skylar gets back. Drops the ball into Sophie. Sophie makes a shot. The goalie has a good defensive stand. Blocks the ball and out. And number 7 able to get that rebound and get that ball back to the goalie for the turnover. They get the ball over to number 3. Number 3 makes a move, gets by Skylar. Skylar able to recover. Still battling. She puts it up. And Rhea able to go up and get that ball away. And then number 3 called for the foul as she slapped Rhea in the face. Rhea gets the ball to number 2, Skylar. Skylar gets the ball over to Ava. Ava goes down to Maria. Maria gets it into the middle to Sophie. Sophie's pass is short and taken away by number 10. Kamehameha on the turnover. Maria swims out to get defense. Maria pushing her out. Maria passes in. They get the pass in to the 1-2 side. Ava goes out for the defense. Ava called for the foul. Put the ball in play. 4 seconds left on the clock, and they dump that ball to the corner. Rhea swims out to get the ball. Rhea gets the ball over to Skylar. Skylar gets the ball up to Kehlani. Kehlani draws the foul. They try to dump the ball in, and then they get Sophie for the kickback. Number 2 brings the ball up. They try to get the ball over to Kehlani down, or to number 4. Kehlani on defense. The drive is going in, but Maria able to stay with it and block that drive. Foul is called. Number 3 has the ball, puts the ball in play, gets the ball up to the top to number 2. Number 2 gets hit from behind by Hope. They get the ball in. Rhea's up and knocks the ball out of the way, and they're able to kill the time for the shot clock violation. And Punahou calls timeout to make a substitution, bringing in 6 fresh players. Your score is 9-1 with 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in the 3rd period. Ball is up to Rhea. Rhea gets the ball over, or he gets the ball into Reese. Reese gets the ball over to Kailoa. Kailoa into Hudson. Hudson tries to center it into Sarah. Sarah's fouled. They kick the ball back out to Hudson. Hudson gets fouled. They get the ball into Sarah. Sarah gets the ball up to Kaylee at the top. Kaylee dumps the ball into, kicks the ball over to Hudson, and Hudson's not ready for the pass. He gets called for the ball under, but KS forgets to put the ball in play, so it's a quick turnover right back to Punahou. They get the ball over to Hudson. Hudson gets the ball over to Kailoa. Kailoa looks up. Kailoa shoots to the top, goes off the top crossbar, and no good. The goalie able to pull it out before it slips into the goal. They get the ball over to number 2. They get the ball up to number 3, Hudson on defense. Number 3 makes a nice move to get by Hudson. She feeds it up. She tries to make a shot. Number 10 tries to push that ball in, but goes wide of the goal and out of bounds. Turnover for Punahou. Punahou gets the ball for the counter, quick counter, up to Kailoa. Kailoa swimming up the court. She looks up. They get the ball back to Hudson. Hudson has Jaden driving. They get the ball across to Kaylee. Jaden's posting up. Jaden's getting in the middle. She's able to recover that ball. Gets the foul. Goes across to Reese. Open weak side. Reese goes up and shoots and gets that ball into the top left-hand corner of the goal. Good ball movement by Punahou to find the open shooter. That score gets it to 10-1. KS has the ball. Number 22 trying to draw the foul. Sonova just slips back and there's nothing there. Kailoa fighting for the ball. And foul is called. They get the ball back up to number 22. Sonova tries to make the steal, but foul is called. They get the ball up. They get the ball over, and Jaden's able to step in the lane and take that ball away. Draws the foul. Jaden gets the ball back to Hudson. Hudson gets the ball to Rhea. Rhea gets the ball up to Sonova. Gets the ball into Kailoa. Kailoa's double team. Slip it in. They try to get the ball into the Hudson, and Hudson earns the exclusion on number 13. Kaylee dumps the ball back over to Hudson. They get the ball over to Kaylee. Kaylee at the top makes a pump fake, gets the ball over to Kailoa. Kailoa fakes, gets the ball into Hudson. Hudson looks. Hudson's got Sarah open. Sarah's up. Sarah shoots. Ball is off the goalie and out of bounds. Hey, that's another. It's another ejection. She got re-ejected. So no, she has two now. They get the ball in. Kailoa's up. Kailoa looks. Kailoa shoots, but nothing there. Tried to force it through three blockers. Couldn't get it through. Timeout called. Oh, and the third quarter. As we come back for the start of this fourth and final period, your fourth quarter score is 10-1. Punahou over Kamehameha Hawaii campus. Sprint was off. Kamehameha on the sprint. Kamehameha wins the sprint, gets the ball over to Skylar. Skylar brings the ball up. Skylar able to outpace her defender, gets the ball back over to Kamehameha. We got Keilani driving. Kamehameha battling, slips the ball into Keilani. Keilani's fouled. Gets the ball over to Maria at the top. Maria gets the ball over to Hope. Hope not able to bring that pass in. Loses the ball. Kamehameha gets the turnover. Hope called for the foul. They get the ball up. They throw the ball to Maria. The underpass is taken away by Maria. Maria has the ball. Maria gets the ball up to Hope. They dump the ball over. Hope throws the ball over to no one. Number 4 able to bring that in and get the steal. Get the ball up to number 2. She makes a nice move. Hope has to grab her to stop her from moving through. Another spin to get past Hope again to get in. Hope fouls, gets position. Puts the ball in play, gets the ball up to number 4. Being guarded by Sophie. Gets the foul. They try to get the ball across, and Kamehameha almost takes the underpass. They get the ball over number 10. 3 seconds left. They try to dump it into the middle, and that ball is taken away by Maria. And the shot clock expires. Get the ball up to Hope. Hope dumps the ball up to Sophie. Sophie tries to get the ball up. Sophie gets held, and the ball is up to the top. Maria grabs the girl to get the ball back and gets called for the offensive foul. To get the ball over to number 7. Number 7 is fouled by Hope. They get the ball across to number 4. Number 4 is being guarded by Sophie. Sophie goes up, tries to get the ball. They drop that ball into the 1 to number 13. Skylar there for the defense. Skylar pressing with no foul. Tries to swipe. No. It's given a foul, but dumps the ball into the corner. Izzy with the ball in goal now. Gets the ball up to Skylar. Skylar gets the ball over to Kehlani. Kehlani gets fouled. Drops the ball over to Skylar. Skylar gets the ball back to Kamehameha. Kamehameha goes cross to the weak side to Hope. Hope loses the ball but is able to fight for it. Hope gets the ball back over to Maria at the top. Maria gets the ball back to Hope. Hope shoots, and Hope's able to skip that ball under the goalie's outstretched arms for a score. Kamehameha brings the ball up. Confronted by Sophie. Sophie gets called for the foul. They get the ball over. That foul is given to an outreaching Kamehameha. Foul is called again as Kehlani comes in to try to make a help. They shoot, but Rhea is able to stop that ball. Or Izzy is able to make a good save. Gets the ball back over to Maria. And Punahou calls a timeout. Coming back from that timeout, Punahou will set up on the Kamehameha Hawaii side of the pool. Izzy has the ball at the top. Gets the ball up to Reese. Reese's pass is almost stolen by number 7. They get the ball up to Jaden. Jaden dumps the ball into. They get the ball back to Jaden. Jaden's waiting for Hudson to find position. Foul is called. They get the ball over to Reese. Foul is called. Reese fakes. Reese does not put the ball in play. Or no, that's Kaylee. Kaylee doesn't put the ball in play. So turnover on the offensive penalty. They get the ball up to number 4. Number 4 passes up to number 3. Press that. Ball under. Oh, 5 meter called. 5 meter called on Kaylee. Ball is up, ball is skipped, and Izzy makes a good save. Good save by Izzy on that 5 meter.
Shot clock, number 1, Izzy Williams.
They get the ball over to Reese. Reese dumps the ball to Kailoa. Kailoa gets fouled. Kailoa gets the ball into Holly in the corner. Holly's trying to make a move, but gets fouled. Drive. Gets the ball over to the weak side for Jaden. Jaden's up. Jaden shoots, and that ball is blocked, but out of bounds. So Punahou will take over on the 2 meter. And timeout called. Punahou gets the ball with a new shot clock at the 2 meter. Holly puts the ball in play. They get the ball to Kaylee. Kaylee's looking. Gets the ball back to Holly. Holly's trying to move the ball in. Foul is called. Foul is called. Sarah has the ball. Sarah gets the ball over to Jaden. Exclusion called on number
Prisoner number
13. Punahou is awarded with a 6-on-5 advantage. Holly has the ball, gets the ball up to Kaylee, overpassed. Sonova able to pick it up, gets the ball back to Holly. Holly brings the ball into the twos, kicks it back out to Kaylee. Kaylee fakes, gets the ball over to Jaden. Jaden looks, gets the ball to Sonova. Sonova is up, Sonova shoots. Sonova shoots off the top crossbar for a new 35-second. They dump the ball into Sarah. Sarah gets hammered in the middle and the ball goes out of bounds for a turnover. Ball's back in play. Punahou gets Kamehameha gets the ball in to number 4. Number 4 pushes off, gets a foul. Sarah on defense. They get the ball over. Holly on defense. Sarah is able to swipe that ball away as the Kamehameha player was trying to drive in. They get the ball up to Sonova. Sonova's fouled. She gets the ball up to Kailoa on a sprinting Kailoa. Kailoa's up. She shoots and able to hit that ball into the left-hand corner of the goal with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in your game. Punahou jumps out to a 12-1 advantage. Kamehameha gets the ball up. To number 3. Number 3 being guarded by Sarah. Foul is called. Pass is stolen away by Kailoa, and Kailoa dumps that ball back to Izzy. Izzy with the ball, gets the ball up to Sonova. Sonova gets into driving Holly. Holly's trying in, gets the ball over to Sarah. Sarah's up, Sarah shoots and gets that ball into the upper right-hand corner of the goal.
Called by number 13, Sarah Noggle.
.31 seconds left in the game. Shot clock is off. Kamehameha has the ball. Number 3 makes a good move and gets by Sarah. They're in, trying to get the ball into number 10. And Kaylee called for the exclusion.
Exclusion on number 8, White. Kamehameha on the power play.
Kamehameha has the 6-on-5 and shoots it, but goes way high over the goal with 8 seconds left on the clock. Punahou will take the ball in, get the ball to Kailoa. Kailoa will just swim the ball up with 2 seconds, 1 second left. And that is your final score, 13-1, Punahou over Kamehameha, Hawaii.